you were heated, Rob. And we joke about, the shekel city and all that, your bets. But you were heated that Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Otto Porter Jr., and who's the fourth guy, Rob G? Andre Iguodala, who sat out the game Golden State against Detroit. And they're putting it on, Pistons are just horrible. 101-87
with 5
minutes to go. But that's not even the issue. But you were upset.
Did you see the Nets took the lead in that game?
Did that?
Against Orlando?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I see it. Yep.
All right, Boston is running away a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the end of this game.
Yeah. Okay.
But go ahead. You're bothered. Yeah.
My point is, Chris, I feel for fans. I really do, Chris. We're fortunate. How many games in our 35-year career that I've gotten in to see for free, right? Because I'm working. We're working. So I never lose sight of that I'm getting in for free because I'm doing a job. And people are paying their hard-earned money to go to games, Chris. It's important. For some people, they might only get to go to 2 or 3 NBA games a year or one football game. They're not going to every game.
A lot of diehard fans can't go to hardly because Rob.
The tickets cost so much money.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm amazed that they fill these arenas every night.
Right. Because sometimes, Chris, it's birthday gifts. It's a Christmas gift sometimes for kids. Like I remember that year when LeBron didn't go to Memphis, and it was right near Christmas. And all these kids, it was their Christmas gift, Chris, to see LeBron James live. That was their Christmas gift, and they were hurt. But anyway, my point is, in Detroit, that was the hottest ticket, probably the highest ticket priced for the year. Pistons are terrible, but this was a night to be able to see Steph Curry play live. Draymond Green is from Michigan, Chris, okay? So he's coming back home. The Warriors come to Detroit once a year. That's it, one trip. And people pay their money, a chance to see Steph, and he's playing great, and none of these guys are playing. I think it's unfair. I think it's a bummer. And I think fans need some sort of, I don't even know, Chris, do we start a company where you pay for insurance on your tickets? Seriously, like there's something.
Well, the problem obviously with that is you probably end up paying out. Yeah, you be but beyond that, you be paying more for you got to. What do you make the insurance rate? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I hear
my point. Yeah. My point is for the little guy. And the average Joe, I just think it's unfair. I just think, you want to buy tickets, you got to buy them in advance, Chris. You can't wait till the day of the game because there's scalpers. Right. So, for the most part, you got to plan ahead. You get the schedule. Hey, Steph Curry and the Warriors are coming.
And they promote that, Rob. They promote that.
Come see Steph Curry and the Warriors. It's a Friday night in downtown Detroit. We'll make a night of it, Chris. We'll go get some drinks after. We'll have a night out. It'll be great. Yep. And then you pick up you hear ESPN saying they're not playing tonight. It gotta tear your heart out.
Nah, you can't disagree with what you're saying. You just can't. And I look. First of all, let me state this, and I think you agree. I'm not mad at the Warriors because if other teams are gonna rest players and get an advantage come playoff time because their star sat out 12 games that he didn't need to, then you can't blame the Warriors or another team for doing the same thing. However, it's a league issue, and the league did try to buckle down last year. Remember the no resting rule, all that stuff. It's hard to police, though, because,
I get
they gave injuries for Steph and Draymond and Iguodala and all these guys. They named some injuries. But I know it's unrealistic, I guess. But, Rob, I'm a stickler, and I've talked to older players, former players, and they've said this. If you don't want to play 82,
right,
then cut the season.
Right.
If the science now is telling you
65 games, right,
that's the max. The body can't take it, especially
play 65 and play all of them unless you're hurt. Because the one thing, and I hate to go back, we're not being Joe old guys on the radio, But Michael understood the fans, Chris. Like, they came to see him.
Yep.
He played. His last season in Washington, he played every game. I know it was his swan song. He played.
As a 40-year-old. He was 40 when that season ended. And, Rob, I think there's another element, too, though. Michael Jordan, and this, I hadn't thought about this, and I don't know if it's a tie-in or not. But you always talk about guys wanting to compete back in the day. Isaiah Thomas didn't want to play with Patrick Ewing.
Right.
He wanted to beat Patrick. He could have. And he could have teamed with Patrick Ewing to try to beat Michael Jordan again.
Could have easily. It could have happened.
Yeah. They didn't want that. And that speaks to, that's competition. Michael Jordan wanted to play every single game. He wanted to.
Yes.
You're right. He understood the responsibility to the fans. But, Rob, you know Jordan. I know Jordan. That wasn't really it.
No.
This dude just wanted to go out there and play.
Who didn't want to ball?
I got 82
like, you played in the NBA and you're healthy. Why are you not playing? I don't know why.
And that's whether it's the competition, the not as being as competitive, whether it's they make so much money now, whatever the case, that's a difference. And I really am like, look, if the science is telling you, if your body is telling you, you can't play 82, cut the freaking season. And Mark Cuban, the owner for the Mavericks, Rob, he said this. Eventually, you couldn't do it right away the first year, but eventually you could raise the ticket prices because every game means more to where you can come close, if not making up that money that you lost. And so I'm just tired of, I just think it's a farce. I think it's fake to have an 82-game season, but yet concede that guys are only going to play 70.
Right. I agree. I think it's not fair, and I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, Chris, but I think there's some that there's a loophole where people could sue and say, I heard the ad that said come see Steph Curry, like in the award shows.
Teams do packages, Rob.
Yes.
Warriors, Lakers, LeBron, Steph, James Harden, Kevin Durant. Like, that's how you think Detroit's selling tickets? I mean, I know they got fans there, but
No, but tonight was probably a sellout, Chris, or probably close to it. And that was because they thought they were going to see Steph Curry tonight. And they got nothing. Even Draymond Green is coming home.
From Michigan, right.